Hi everybody, welcome to Backstage Access. Watashi wa Satoshi desu. We're here today at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater for a D23 event. In a few minutes, they're gonna let us all in and let the fun begin. As you can see, a small line behind me. Let's see what today's event brings. All right, folks, we're inside the Bob Baker Marionette Theater real fast. This is the giveaway for the D23 event. Take a look. It's 3 buttons. One of them is Pinocchio, Mickey, and then the last one is the Bob Baker Marionette Theater button itself. All right, folks. I'm gonna check out the exhibits. Let's go see what treasures can get unlocked.
You see she's ghostly, ghostly. Up and down my spine a new sensation crawls. Fastly, ghastly. The way she floats on air and walks through walls. Indeed she's ghostly, ghostly. Try to kiss her and she'll vanish into blue. Mighty, flighty. It's hard to say just when she'll reappear in a room. Other girls I know were simply tipping, just another standard pretty face. But this one haunts me so, I daren't let her go. It's so thrilling, really chilling, when we share a brief embrace. Because she's ghostly, ghostly. But I'm mistaken to have her on my arm. Truly, truly, every hour there's the hour of harm. Clearly the most different girl I've ever seen. Truly, every day's a holiday when I'm with her. A holiday, yes, every day with her is Halloween. He finds himself endeared to a girl who's kind of weird. You see, she's ghostly, up and down my spine, a new sensation crawls fastly, ghastly, the way she floats on air and walks through walls. Indeed, she's ghostly, try to kiss her and she'll vanish into blue. Mighty, it's hard to say just how she reappeared in a room. Other girls I know were simply dimply, just another standard pretty face. But this one haunts me so, I daren't let her go. It's so thrilling, really chilling, when we share a brief embrace. Because she's ghostly, but I'm mistaken to have her on my arm. Truly, every hour with her's the hour of harm. She is ghostly, clearly the most different girl I've ever seen. Truly, every day's a holiday when I'm with her. A holiday, yes, every day with her is Halloween.
You guys are entering what we call our drop side. So this is where we handle all our drops for the show, our interchanging drops. If you look right above you, you'll be able to see our fly garden. Those are all the drops that we use for our current show, Something to Crow About. But we do change them out between shows depending on what show we're doing. But this is Ginger right here. You all saw Ginger in the show.
Hello,
Ginger's gonna take it
welcome.
away.
Yeah, hi guys. So let's all load in here and circle around our puppet rack. Yeah, we'll shape either way. Let's just make sure everybody can fit in. Welcome to Dropside, everybody. Yeah, we have a house from the show. And so right now we are surrounding our rack with those stars of our show. So we have all of our marionettes. Most of the marionettes in this show are from the 1950s, from Bob's original vision of the show. We have added some on throughout the years, but for the most part, this collection is one of our most vintage collections that we've had. They're really above you, and to my left, you're going to see more puppets in bags. So we have about 3,000 puppets in our collection, which is a lot of puppets, right? And so we've had to come up with some very fancy ways to make sure that they are stored. So we have puppets above us, around us, in little rooms all over the theater, and thankfully we have a great stage manager who helps make sure that we have that nice and organized. We also have, so as Daisy mentioned a moment ago, but some of you probably didn't hear, we have our drops over here. So all of these ropes are connected, and if you look to my left, you're going to see the side of our fly garden gallery. And that's where all of our drops come up and down. So we have somebody back here pulling all of these ropes and doing that manually throughout the show. What can I say? We love to pull strings. We really do. The drop side is probably my favorite because you can definitely make the drops work like a puppet. You can have them have their own personality depending on what's going on in the show. And we also have our monitor on this side, and so the monitor is interesting to note because we make sure that all of our lead puppeteers are making sure that the other performers are figuring out their blocking right, and we're able to observe. However, as you may have seen, we have a lot of audience interaction, and in our audience interaction, it's really important for us to see the audience during the show back here to make sure that certain people are getting enough attention. And maybe less attention to people who might be reaching and grabbing and pulling for our puppets. So it's a really great resource for us backstage while we're doing the show, and we can also enjoy the show that way, which is something that we all really love doing on our own time anyway. So that's pretty cool. I can take probably about 2 or 3 questions if you guys have any. What do y'all think? Any questions or thoughts?
How often do you interchange the puppets for the shows?
Sure, so we do about 5 shows a year. 2 are seasonal, so we have our Halloween show and a Christmas show. We have a couple different Christmas shows we change in and out. But usually it is seasonally that we do a show. So, you know, a show for winter, a show for spring, a show for summer, and then we have our holiday shows. And so it's about five shows a year. Sometimes we'll have like a one-off or a preview of maybe next year, and that's just a weekend show or an anniversary show, little things like that. So that's what that extra show is all about. And we have about 16 shows in rotation in our roster. In fact, we're working on, for the first time in 40 years, we're opening Choo Choo Review. That is our all new show with all new puppets. So our workshop, which is just beyond the stage back here, is very busy making brand new puppets for our brand new show opening this summer. It's just crazy, but exciting. Yes, question back here.
How long does it take to learn a show?
So when we hire a brand new puppeteer, it takes about a week to train them on their blocking. And so usually if they're a new puppeteer, we have them start on smaller puppets, but to lock down the blocking, it takes about a week. And then we just workshop it throughout the season. Yeah.
How often do the puppets need to be like repainted or the clothing to be fixed?
So it really is on an as-needed basis. We try not to do that too much because it's a little overwhelming for our workshop.
Yeah.
Because we do have a small group of people who do that. But I would say maybe every 10 years or so, some of them have a good makeover. Our dodo birds, who you didn't quite see in the show, but you saw with the East Skin Witch Mountain puppets, so they just had a full makeover. And so they have fresh paint, they have fresh clothes, they look the same, but they are better than ever. And so that was long overdue. I couldn't tell you the last time they were looked over, but yeah. I think we're going to start taking our next group. Feel free to look around for a moment and take some pictures. There are so many wonderful things to see over here.
Wow.
We don't, unfortunately.
Here's all the rest of them. Oh, here's his little cart. The one that Loretta was playing on.
Yes.
Pardon me, guys. You guys want to go enjoy your ice cream?
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Come on, here they are. They're right here.
Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent.
And the rabbit.
Oh, you're right.
Or the ghost.
Evil queen.
I like the chicken.
All right, folks, that concludes our tour of the backstage of the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. This one, I definitely enjoyed it. A lot of good stuff in there. And of course, at the end, I saw I found the actual evil queen from Snow White. So that was an added bonus right there. I did not expect to see an actual Disney item, another Disney item in there. So all in all, good. If anyone ever gets a chance, I recommend just check it out. Look at the D23 events. Maybe I'll be back next year. Who knows when, But all in all,